To the second headline on front of the Australian, rate cut on table, but RBA warns inflation war not over. The RBA has deflated any hopes of imminent mortgage relief by declaring further hikes, quote, cannot be ruled out, end quote, and warning the nation's inflation challenge is not over as it held rates steady at 4.35%, otherwise known as 4.35%. Today. So everyone would have breathed a sigh of relief at this. How's she going? Our mate Michele Bullock.
Well, she's clearly learned some lessons, because you remember her predecessor who famously said he expected rates to remain, very, very low for years.
And then over 200,000 people ran out and bought homes.
Right, so he got absolutely pillared, right, for making the wrong prediction. So listen to the new RBA governor. She says, and I quote, "It might be that there has to be more rate rises, but there might not be." So she's clearly learned, I'm not going to make the same mistake as Philip Lowy. I'm going to be very...
Yeah, but the consequence of that is that her presser today, her first presser as Reserve Bank Governor, was full of nothing. Like I watched it and I did not learn a single thing about why any decision was made. And if you read the press release they put out today about the decision they made in this case, I'm sure I've read those lines before. It's the same. It's the same stuff over and over and over again. We've made this decision in the interest of... We know all of that stuff. What we want to know is not whether or not, it's a possibility that there could be an interest rate rise. The only thing that mattered, as far as I was concerned, was that Michele Bullock said today or the Reserve Bank said today, that they anticipate that interest rates will start to decrease by the end of the year. That was the only piece of information that we learned today that was of any value. They could have left the rest to one side.
But is that really a piece of information when it's like this may happen?
They can't guarantee it, but at least it's an indicator of where the economy is heading. Forget about all the other guff. Just tell us the bits that matter.
Does anyone in this country know what's going on, Caleb?
Well, I don't know. Well,
it doesn't feel like it.
It's impossible to find out when the people in charge simply won't say.